Welcome back to East Texas Now. I'm your host, and joining us here now on the desk is our Michael Richardson, who was in Tyler earlier today for the Fresh 15, which went on as scheduled. They had to make some adjustments for the severe weather, but the fact is, it went on as planned. And so, you're going to tell us a little bit more about how the race went on.
Well, the race goes on, Leo, right? So the Fresh 15, as you mentioned, did go on as scheduled. There was some concern that it could be canceled over some severe weather happening after the event or potentially during, but that did not end up happening. However, there were some adjustments. The 15K had a cutoff time of 9:15 a.m. The kids 1K started at 9 a.m. And there was no award ceremony for this year's event. And in addition, the vendor market closed at 9:30. So that was all an effort to get away from any potential severe weather. But you're seeing some video on the screen right now of the race. Thousands were there. I was told over 4,500 people participated in the 15K, 5K, and 1K combined. So you had people come not just from East Texas, but other states as well, really across the nation to this event.
So this is new to me because, I'm new to the East Texas area, but tell me more about the history of the Fresh 15 and what is the purpose of the run? Is this just to get the community together, or are they also raising money for a cause?
That is a great question. So it is to get the community together, and it's also to benefit charities across East Texas. It's my understanding that over the time the Fresh 15 has been around, they've raised over $1.5 million. That number may actually be greater since when they last updated it, and those benefit charities across East Texas.
And also tell me where the route was. Where did this race start and end?
That's a good question. So from what I recall, so it's right near Three Lakes Middle School, if you know where that is. Right off, I want to say Old Jacksonville Highway. So as you're heading in southwest Tyler, excuse me, my east and west, sometimes I get a bit confused, but yeah, southwest Tyler was mainly where the route for those races were.
All right. I think I know the area that you're talking about. If it's like near where the Fresh location
It
is.
is where correct. It is where the
Okay, yeah.
fresh location is.
I know where
That
you're
would have been
talking
easier
about.
to say.
Gotcha. And you spoke to the winner of the men's 15K, correct?
That's correct. It was Everett Silva, who I actually spoke with last year. So I heard his name again. I'm like, he did it again, back to back. So I was able to catch up with him and get his reaction to the win. Talk to me about the race you ran today and how you're feeling.
Good. Yeah, so I raced the 15K today down here in Tyler, Texas for the second year in a row. I'm feeling great. A little sore, a little tired, but overall we defended our title from last year, so it's always a great day.
You got first place again.
Yes.
How's that feel?
Feels great. There's no win that is guaranteed in any race, so you always have to fight for it, and it's what I did this year. And I was excited to come back. It's a great atmosphere, and obviously, thank God that I was able to win.
And as we're talking, I'm feeling some rain fall on me. There was potential that this would be canceled. Talk to me about what was going through your mind over the past few days.
Yeah, usually I feel a lot of races will continue despite severe weather as long as there's no thunder. And the forecast looked dry up until about 10 p.m., so the race was early enough. And, I've raced in bad weather, I've raced in good weather, so I was expecting and ready for everything.
Would you consider, how were the conditions during your race, you'd say, and what was the toughest part?
It was pretty humid. It was very warm, and so that was probably the challenging part. Aside from the course being very hilly, that's also a challenge, but other than that, there was no wind, so honestly, if you're used to the humidity, it wasn't too bad.
All right. Well, congratulations to him for winning first place again. And I'm told, you just told me while we were watching that he won $3,000.
Yep, so we traveled a
It's a
few
pretty
hours
penny.
to get here and made some money off the day, so not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. And he wasn't the only person who participated. I know that even some people from our station were also
Yep.
participating. Cody Goschalk participated. He was a runner. Jason Goodwin
Yep.
also was in the race. Do you think you're going to join next year?
Oh, If I'm not working, potentially. I worked the last Fresh 15, and I did this one too. But who knows? Maybe next year I do a live shot while I'm running. That's
Oh
always
yeah,
an
no,
idea.
that'll be something. I mean,
But it
let's-
is. Oh, sorry.
I kn-
Continue.
I was just gonna say, I mean, a 15K is like what, 9 something miles, right?
If my math is correct, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can really only do 1 mile without dying, so that I'm not sure if I
You gotta
can.
be confident in yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm really. I mean, I can push myself to do a mile, but do that 9 times over. I don't know about that.
Well, you know what? The whole thing with this event was bringing the community together, right?
Yeah, and I think that's what
and
mattered.
while there were people sweating a lot at the end, they were all smiling. There were some vendors there as well. People were able to get their medals. So even though it was grueling, there were people there smiling the whole time.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Michael, for giving us a look at this event. We'll have to see how next year turns out, and maybe you and I can compete. Maybe not for first, but see who doesn't get last.
Yeah, we won't be competing for first because you'll be so far ahead of me.
Well, we'll have to see. I doubt it. But thank you for your time.
I appreciate you, Leo.